Hello students, welcome to the lectures of signals and systems. That we are going to discuss the topic of time domain representation of LTI systems. So far we have discussed the continuous time convolution and discrete time convolution and the properties of the convolution, the relation between the LTI systems and impulse response, the properties of LTI systems and impulse response and step response. This is the content of the today's lecture. Before start the lecture, we summarize the topic which we have discussed in the previous session. So we discussed the properties of the LTI system, the relation between the properties of the LTI systems and impulse response. So that is memoryless LTI systems. What is the condition for the memoryless system? We can directly identify whether the given system is memoryless or not from the impulse response. Similarly, we can say whether the given system is causal or not from the impulse response. So there is a relation between the LTI system properties and impulse response. Then again we can find out the stability from the impulse response. Then we can also whether the given system is invertible or not. Basically to recover the input signal from the output, that process is known as the deconvolution. And at the end, in the previous session we have solved the examples based on all the properties. So in the today's session we solve this some more example, that is application based of the convolution. So basically we plan the two examples. Already one example in the previous session we have just discussed. So we'll solve the complete example, that is the multipath communication channels. So in that case you have a discrete time system and the difference equation is given that, and we have considered the only one feedback. So you transmit the signal and at the receiver you will get the one signal direct propagation path and another is from one feedback path, and from that you have to find out the impulse response of the system, and then you have to again give the received signal to the another LTI systems, and that we call is the inverse system, so that we can recover the transmitted signal. So you have to find out the inverse systems and it must be stable, right, so that you can use in a real-time applications. So that example we solve in the today's class. The next example is the investment computation, where we want to find out the investment of amount at particular years. The interest rate is also given to you, right, and we have to first find out the equation, that is the system equation in terms of the input investment and in terms of the interest rate. And let us take in that example, we have given the sum amount for every year we have deposit the sum amount, and after some times we'll stop the deposit the amount. Now we'll find out the what is the amount for given year, what will be the my total value of the investment. So using the convolution we can compute the my value of the investment. So these two examples we have discussed in the today's class. So that's all for the today's session, and after that in the next class we'll start the Fourier series. Okay, thank you students.